Focus. Why won't you focus? Can you guys see me? How triggered would you be if I recorded the whole video like this? Don't worry, we won't do that to you. Come on back. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here today. So very glad to see you back as we have another GFUEL release today. I know I am just as happy about it as you are. GFUEL's throwing new content at us left and right, and today is a special review in particular because this is GFUEL's third collaboration for a video game release. That's right, the flavor we'll be looking at today is inspired by the brand new Resident Evil game. Lately, I've really liked the collaborations GFUEL is doing with other companies because it provides some really cool content, awesome products for you guys to pick up and try out, and hopefully this one today doesn't disappoint either. Personally, I've never been too into the Resident Evil games myself, but I know a lot of people are excited to play this game, and in particular, a lot of people are excited for this new flavor of GFUEL. Now, if you don't know anything about GFUEL, one of the most popular flavors is their peach iced tea. And time again, the GFUEL community keeps asking for another tea flavor. And if you're one of those people, you're in luck today. This new product from GFUEL we're gonna be taking a look at today is the Nemesis iced tea flavor. I want to preface everything with saying you're about to watch a review from someone who is not a tea person. And I'm going into this very open-mindedly knowing I'm not a tea person. I've never really liked tea. I drink it when I'm sick or when my throat hurts, but I never am one to go to McDonald's and get a sweet tea with my meal. That's just not me. I think tea tastes weird. But hopefully GFUEL makes it taste better today. And everything we're gonna be looking at today comes in this really cute little box. So what we're gonna do to start everything out is we're gonna take our opening tool, make a slight incision right across the front, just like scissors. That's all you gotta do. You gotta shove a pin in there, rip it across, works just the same way. Let's go ahead and open this thing up in 3, 2, 1, boom. Look at that. That is really nice design right on the box. So as I said before, I've never really been too big into Resident Evil games. I get very scared very easy, and I don't enjoy the feeling of being scared. If you like horror movies and scary games, please explain to me why it's so exciting in the comments below. I've never understood, but honestly, the artwork is still great. As you guys can see here, inspired by the game, the artwork is very nice all the way throughout. Got a nice white, black, and red colorway to it. In collaboration with Capcom, we have the brand new Nemesis Tea Flavor. Now, as I usually do, I'm gonna keep this video very brief and to the point. I'm gonna open it up, try it out, and let you guys know if this is something you should be picking up as well. I'll rate it 1 out of 10. I'll give you guys my final thoughts. So let's go ahead and take our thumb, you focus, and just drag across the front like so. Now we'll screw off the top of our lid. Go ahead and see what it's like, guys. All right, well, you might have guessed it. It's winter white powder. It smells like kind of citrusy, actually. I'm gonna take a cup and put some water in it like this. Glug, 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 glug. Finish the last little bit off. Okay, there we go. Some of you rascals in the comment section have been yelling at me because I don't put ice in my GFUEL sometimes. I live on the edge, okay? But just for you guys, we're gonna put a bunch of it in there, just like, okay. Gonna take about that much powder, and without further ado, we gotta go ahead and put this in. So let's go ahead and give it a go. It's turning like a very dark red, almost like blood. Is this blood flavor? It smells great. Wow, that's actually like lemonade. Right before we taste it, all we gotta do is shake, and done. Looks very similar to the phase berry to me. Let's waste no time. Let's pop this thing open. Everybody shut up. We gotta do the daily pop. 3, 2, 1. That was a good pop! It smells just like lemonade GFUEL. Kind of smells almost like raspberry-ish as well. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this because I don't like tea. I gotta get a good smell of it first. Cheers, let's go ahead and give it a go. But one more thing right before I get into it. You know what I'm about to do. I gotta do it. I planned it perfectly, so now you gotta watch the plug right before you watch the flavor review. It's called Stonks. Look it up. I wanna let you guys know that you can use code DUCK for 10% off all of your GFUEL orders. All you gotta do is click the link down below and enter code DUCK at checkout. It'll give you a great discount and it helps me out a lot as a content creator. Make sure you're using somebody's code, but if you want to use mine, it means a lot. So with that being said, we can get on with the review. 3, 2, 1. That doesn't taste like tea. To me, that doesn't taste like tea right off the bat. And I know tea when I taste it. I feel like tea has this element of lightness to it that I just typically don't enjoy. I've had sweet tea, I've had unsweet tea, I've had lavender tea, I've had chamomile. I've never really liked tea. But this right here tastes a little different than tea in my opinion. I don't taste any kind of tea in it. Wow, that actually gets me off guard. If I were to be blindfolded right now and trying this out, I would say it tastes very similar to the hype sauce actually. That's the best thing I can kind of draw it to. And if you've never had hype sauce before, it's very tart. It's got like a nice sourness to it. It has a little bit of a bite, but it's not too intense because it still has that overlayer of the sweetness. So it kind of hits your tongue very intensely, but smooths over at the end of it. So like the drinking experience is a process. Yeah, I don't really get a lot of tea to be honest. I don't know. It's a really pretty color too. Does it look good when I pour it in my mouth? And my tongue, it's obviously got a sour element to it. I feel like it is a lot sweeter than the hype sauce is. I would say that even if you don't typically like tea, you're still really gonna enjoy this because anybody that knows me knows that I really don't like tea. I've been honest about that since the very beginning of this video. So coming from someone who doesn't like tea, this is very enjoyable still. I think after sipping on it for a minute, it kind of gives me a little bit of bitterness that you get with some tea. Honestly, hardly noticeable whatsoever. Just to give a very brief overview of everything, it's very tart but has a nice overlay of sweet, and it has a little little bit of a bitter factor after the fact, so it feels like you just drank some tea. I will tell you, it is a very strong and potent flavor, and I like it a lot. So to be fair with this one, I think I'm gonna give it a solid 7.9 out of 10. Almost at that 8, but I just wanted to be a little bit more sour personally. It definitely got me off guard, and I think it's great. Very curious to see what you guys are gonna say about it in the comments down below. And once you pick this up, let me know what you think. And yeah, that pretty much just wraps everything up today. Thank you to GFUEL for sending this out to me so I can review it for you guys. It is out now, so pick some up today. If you haven't already and you don't mind doing so, make sure you go ahead and drop a sub like that. That's a subscribe, a like, and a comment. And I will see you in the next video!